Welcome to a special Stuff Cup wrap. We now have a winner of the Prada Cup Challenger final, and the Italians Luna Rossa will go through to face Team New Zealand for the America's Cup in March. 2 wins today over Team UK. We'd hoped that the conditions might make close racing, but really this was a rerun of the first few days, wasn't it?
Yeah, the wind didn't turn up as expected for Ben Ainslie today, and that was a sorry story, really. They just didn't have the boat speed. So Luna Rossa, far too slick, won both races today, cleaned out the series 7-1. Pretty much totally dominant throughout the whole of the final. And they look a slick package, Todd, no doubt about that.
They're fast, there's no doubt in my mind. We are underdog, that's for sure. But that's the great thing about sport, you know, even as favourite as someone can be, it still doesn't mean it's a guarantee and a lock-in. I think the boat's going very well on the lighter conditions. I think we've got a good package. I think in the mid to upper range, those guys are looking very, very good. We're going to have to wait and see. We have taken a big step forward since the Christmas series, but these guys are quick, and you know we're going to have to pull out everything we've got. But frankly, that's the way it should be. It's not meant to be easy, and I'm looking forward to it, mate. Race Team New Zealand in the home waters, it's about as good as it gets as a competitor.
Ben Ainslie and the team threw everything they had at them in both starts. In the second one, actually incurring a penalty against Luna Rossa, but you know, once over the start line, just the speed and the smoothness and the ability of that Italian boat just to be quick around the course proved too powerful, and you know, great joy for Luna Rossa, the first America's Cup that they will contest since Auckland in 2000.
Yeah. So you know, they've been here, they've been causing a bit of a stir on and off the water. You felt today they were so confident that they didn't really sort of, I think they were almost happy to lose those starts. It's the first time we've seen in this final a boat that lost the starts go on to win the races. But I just felt that maybe they just didn't want to get engaged with a very aggressive Ben Ainslie. They didn't want to risk anything in that starting zone. Hold it back, let's preserve that. We know we've got the speed edge in our conditions. Let's just take it easy here. And they hung on the hip of Ainslie in the first race, and when they got penalised in the second, they burned off their 50 metre penalty really quickly, and at the first cross they were out again. So the question is, do they have the speed against Team New Zealand? Now, once again today,
it's the great unknown.
It is the great unknown, yeah. And Team New Zealand were out on that course again today, much to the delight of a very large spectator fleet, and they were hooning around by all accounts. They do have genuine speed. Max Serena, the Luna Rossa skipper, admits that Team New Zealand are really fast, but are they fast enough? That's the big equation. And I think what is great about this, without having the defenders involved in this series, as we did in Bermuda when Oracle Team USA got involved, we've got an America's Cup match that has that intrigue for that first start,
genuine
and that
suspense.
first drag away, and that's what we love to see. It's going to be a fascinating couple of weeks building up to that now. You imagine there's going to be a few mind games going on. So can't wait, really. Probably a word for Ben Ainslie. I mean, he's been a gracious man in Auckland, a really worthy addition to the America's Cup the last couple regattas.
It's tough for the team, huh? You know, we wanted to win the America's Cup, and to do that, you got to be in the final. We didn't make that, so it's going to be a bitter pill to swallow. Tough day for the team, but I'm incredibly proud of everyone in the organisation, how they stuck to the challenges that we had, pulled ourselves through that World Series and Christmas race disappointment, and came back fighting. And we went down to a faster team, but we didn't go down without a fight. Even in the last race, we pushed all the way. And again, I'm proud of the team, and I'd just like to say a huge thank you to every single one of them for all of their efforts.
They'll be crushed because they came here with so much hope, money, talent, you know, huge resources behind them with the Ineos guys, and they really had all the ingredients that, you know, in theory should have got them there. But I guess it looks like something in the boat they just couldn't overcome with sailing ability, and the boat just couldn't do it for them.
Yep, well, they've come up short. The Italians are in the final. They're against New Zealand, and let's look forward to that. First race, March the 6th.
And we'll be back. We'll be back a few times before then and try and keep you up with this intriguing encounter of the great unknowns, Team New Zealand versus Rossa for the America's Cup. And we'll do that in the next Stuff Cup wrap.